Chikn Nugget versus Sunky. Who would win in a fight? Today we have a battle between two simple, innocent-looking characters who seem harmless, but in actuality are top-tier ultimate powerhouses. A battle between Chikn Nugget and Sunky. I'm your host, AnimationRewind, and let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's next round of fighters.
No.
Meet Chikn Nugget, and explaining what Chikn Nugget is will be a challenge. It actually might be easier to explain what he is not. For starters, he isn't actually a Chikn Nugget, although he probably could turn into one with his shape-shifting abilities, and he might not even be a dog, even though he likes to exist as one in his base form. And yes, that is his base form, because Chikn Nugget is actually a demigod of chaos, at least that's what we've been told. And with that comes with a plethora of powers and abilities. It also comes with a ton of responsibilities, such as hanging out with ice cream, cheeseburgers, slushy, coffee, and sody pop. These band of buddies do all kinds of antics together, and I know I might be repeating myself here, but it would probably be easier to explain what they don't get themselves into than what they do get themselves into. And this can all be thanks to the crazy powers each character might have, but for now let's just talk about Chikn Nugget's powers and abilities. And you might be asking yourself, what's better than a cute dog with floppy ears? The answer to that is a dog that can use those ears to fly. Just give Chicken's tail a tug and watch him take to the skies like a canine helicopter. But forget flying, because Chikn Nugget can actually teleport across dimensions. So it's not like he needs to fly, but he could if he wanted to. And it turns out Chicken's got a mean right hook. Thanks to some boxing lessons from Ice Cream, Chicken's not afraid to throw down when the situation calls for it. He can also morph into an absolute unit, perfect for annihilating his foes physically and metaphysically. And finally, we've got the wild card, Chicken's true form. According to the embodiment of time Bezel, Chikn Nugget actually has the ability to warp reality beyond recognition of his own selfish desire. But the issue is Chicken doesn't actually know how to use his true potential yet. At the start of the series, he was quite innocent or ignorant of what he's capable of doing. As the series progresses, that slowly changes over time. He notices gaps in his memories, and Ice Cream is actually on a mission to inspire Chikn Nugget to use his powers for darkness instead of good, but that's a story for a different episode, wink wink nudge nudge. For now, we do know that even Chikn Nugget was able to turn Bezel into a cute flesh creature and states that he wants everything to be cute and nice.
No.
They say silence is golden, and Sunky doesn't have much to say, which is why he is the gold standard of silent but deadly. He's simple, he's quiet, but he's a force to be reckoned with. He was created by looney-dood and made appearances in both Sunky the Game, Sunky.MPEG, the Sunky comics, and is a major part of the EXE FNF universe. Sunky has three main forms: his base form, Super Sunky, and Sunky.MPEG. Some may argue that Sunky and Sunky.MPEG are two completely different characters, but there isn't actually strong evidence to suggest that. And even if they were different, there also isn't any strong evidence that base Sunky couldn't become Sunky.MPEG within the same lifetime. So with that understood, let's talk about Sunky's powers and abilities. While Sonic the Hedgehog is known for running and sprinting at top speeds, Sunky is a distinguished gentleman who knows that a slow stroll would never hurt anyone. In fact, slowly walking and taking his time is one of his most useful tactics. It actually makes him quite hard to hit, because he's not actually slow. He can speed up if need be, but him going slow agitates his enemies. Base Sunky has insane durability, being able to tank robot ants with no damage. He has stretchy arms, he has the ability to not be attacked if he's asleep, and he has the ability to swim, something that Sonic himself can't even do. Super Sunky can fly, has invincibility, destroyed the entire Egg Crusher just by touching it once, and this version of Sunky is actually fast enough to outpace a double rainbow. Sunky.MPEG is essentially the sonic.exe version of Sunky, who can teleport, can summon cereal and milk, and can force anyone to dance at his will, and can T-pose on his haters. And finally, we have Sunky's most legendary ability, his infinite dance moves. Sunky doesn't just dance, he grooves with the power of 1,000 disco balls. His dance can entrance his enemies, making them groove until they drop from exhaustion. It's like getting hit with the ultimate vibe check. Either you sink or you get sunked. No pun intended. Because Sunky was able to dance for all of eternity, he has proved that he possesses immortality, was able to survive the heat death of the universe and the rebirth of the universe, making him a multiversal being.
And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place on Earth, and remember, there is no prep time. Let the battle begin!
Hopefully you enjoyed that animation, and if you did, super special thanks to Team Animation Rewind's Nathalia. Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis. It looks like Chikn Nugget has been sunked. This is a really close battle, and the biggest factor against Chikn Nugget is that we don't know his true potential yet. he is still a developing character, and while by technicality we can also say the same for Sunky, but Sunky does have the advantage of being a far older character with more established media to work off of. Chikn Nugget may be a demigod, at least so far, but Sunky is a full-on god. Sunky is confirmed to be the strongest EXE within the EXE FNF multiverse, which means he is more powerful than Bratwurst's Sonic.exe. This would make Sunky a very dangerous threat. While both characters are reality warpers and could easily figure out a way to win via battlefield removal, Sunky may have an easier path to do so. Chikn Nugget is a huge fan of cute things and making new friends. All Sunky would have to do is challenge Chikn Nugget to a dance-off and force him into one, and from there he can set the trap and put him in an eternal, never-ending dance, one that Sunky will be able to handle with ease, but after a while, it may be a long while, but after a while, Nugget will lose by technicality of battlefield removal, making the winner of this battle, Sunky.
On the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.